Φασισμός, ποτέ ξανά. Φασισμός.
Around midnight on the 17th of September in Nikia, a working-class district of Piraeus, Pavlos Fyssas, a 34-year-old man, musician, anti-fascist and community organizer, was stabbed to death by a gang of neo-Nazis, members of Golden Dawn. Now, based on eyewitness reports, Pavlos, along with a couple of his friends, were provoked, chased down the street and assaulted by up to 25 or 30 neo-Nazi thugs. One of them pulled up in a car and stabbed Pavlos Fyssas 3 times, twice in the heart. The trauma suggested experience and murderous intent, according to the medical examiner, who actually said that yesterday's murderers have been training on the bodies of immigrants for 3 years. The man arrested for the murder, a Golden Dawn member, was known in the area for his participation precisely in these kinds of attacks. Now, this last murderous strike against a well-known in the community anti-fascist is neither random nor isolated. On the evening of September 12, about 50 black-shirted followers of the neo-Nazi Golden Dawn group, armed with crowbars and bats studded with nails and screws, brutally attacked Communist Party and Communist youth members in the dockside district of Perama, near Piraeus. The unprovoked assault against the 20 KKE members, the Communist Party, who were distributing leaflets for their annual youth festival, led to the serious injury and hospitalization of 8 of them. Among them was injured Sotiris Poulikoyannis, who was the president of the Metal Worker Union of Piraeus. Now, the attack, once again, was neither spontaneous nor random. In a video taken on August 8, still available at the Golden Dawn official website, MPs of Golden Dawn promised to a gathering of Perama local workers who complained for losing jobs over the union's mobilization to violently put a stop to that kind of union organizing. So, a month later, as they had promised, they came back and executed what until the assassination of Pavlos Fyssas was one of their most murderous attacks. The rest is all familiar. The police made a late appearance and arrested 3 suspects, one of them involved in the attack against the Egyptian fishermen in Perama just a few months earlier, a year earlier, 2012. And that only after the perpetrators were identified by the victims. So again, the police took no initiative. So far, nobody has been charged with any crime, and the political parties, among which basically New Democracy, the head of the ruling coalition, quite blatantly denounced the violence. AKNY, Greece Solidarity Movement, the Campaign for Peace and Democracy, Syriza in New York, and other groups present here today we all condemn what really constitutes a systematic and well-orchestrated attempt on the part of Golden Dawn to cultivate a climate of violence and civil war. We stand with the thousands of people who flooded the streets of Athens and many other cities all over Greece the days after the attacks to protest against violence and to condemn the complicity of the police. We stand with all anti-fascists who fight the murderous neo-Nazi ideology and practices. Now, other recent events suggest that Greece is heading in a very dangerous direction. Anti-fascist speech is actually treated as actionable before the Greek courts. For instance, Savas Matsas, Secretary General of the Revolutionary Workers' Party, was sued by Golden Dawn members for what they call libellous defamation and incitement to violence and civil discord because of slogans chanted by the members of his political group during May 2009 during an anti-fascist protest. Greek media are suddenly full of speculation that New Democracy may ally with Golden Dawn heading into the next elections. The canonization of neo-Nazism in Greece is rapidly advancing. It falls upon us to stop their way and stop them from operating. It falls upon us to also make it crystal clear that the current government is directly responsible for the rise of fascism in Greece. They are responsible for a totalitarian political agenda which directly attacks democracy. It is the Greek government who is responsible for the concentration camps, for the criminalization of HIV, most recently with the imprisonment and public exposure of HIV-positive women. It is the Greek government who is responsible for the torture of detainees in police custody and the poisonous anti-immigrant rhetoric. We should not forget for a minute who is responsible and who should be held accountable for the destruction of democracy in Greece.